Sorry. Good morning. This is the 13th of October, and these are the comics that I picked up on. That came out on October 10th on New Comic Book Day. I picked these up from Big Red Comics in Orange, California, and shout out to those guys. And I'm just gonna call these out as they were put in my bag, so they're in no order, as I sometimes do. So just gonna jump around. I'll try not to ramble too much, as I already have for the last 30 seconds. Okay, we got Venom #7. This continues what happened in the previous episode, where Eddie and Venom were fighting the god of the symbiotes, and things sort of went good, but there looked to be a problem at the end of the book. So I'll be curious. And again, I happen to like the Venom movie. I know there's a difference of opinion on that, but I enjoyed it. So forget all the Marvel stuff. Spider Man and stuff like that. This is totally new. I suppose eventually they can work things out. Disappointment was that they went for a PG-13. I guess not only to expand the audience, but some folks suggest that there was pressure from the folks at Marvel and Disney that if this was an R-rated, it would be more difficult to bring it into the Marvel universe. But we'll see what happens. And anyway, Tom Hardy does a really good job as Eddie Brock, and nobody else in the film really makes an impression. I have to say, it's it's Tom Hardy's film. Anyway, okay, Avengers #9, and some biker who looks like a cross. I get, is this is supposed to be Namor. Namor never looks, as I say, I would say natural. When they decide, they're gonna modernize him or put him in a costume or things like that. Uh, you know, it's almost like they want to make Namor more like Aquaman. There was always a very distinct look between the two, and now he's got the fork, he's got the costume and everything, and it really is. It looks, all they have to do now is put a beard back on him, and that's what they seem to want. And I think old school Namor was always the coolest. Okay, we got Scooby Apocalypse. If you're following this book, you'll know that things have gone bad. I don't want to give too much away, but a character that we thought might have been dead turns out he's not. And like that just gives it away, right? And he's returned, but he's very different than he once was, and he could be a real danger. And Daphne is really losing it. I mean, she was losing it before, but now she really is. And who would know that Scrappy Doo would actually be an interesting character in this book? And Scooby is, you don't really see a lot of Scooby for the most part, except individual things. But I'm still enjoying it. 30 issues in. The oh man, the Secret Squirrel adventure is done, and that was a lot of fun. And so now they're going to start with Adam Ant. So I'll be kind of curious what they've done with Adam. Border Town, Eric M. Escoval, Ramon Villalobos, and Tamara Bonvillain. What did we say, Bonvillain? Bonvillain? Anyways, I just butchered their names. It looks very odd. It takes place in a border town, and there are certain demons and things. So I'll be curious what that's all about. The Immortal Hulk. This is number 7. Al Ewing is doing a really good job on the character. It's sort of Hulk by night, where Bruce can be killed, but when night falls, the Hulk is resurrected. So he really is more almost the Frankenstein creation that Stan originally created way back when. So I like him, and he's not the Hulk is not like Hulk smash dumb, which makes him even more dangerous. So we'll see what's going on with that. Hunt for Wolverine Dead Ends. This is the end of that series. The 4 different. I think there were 3 different series that sort of came, and different characters were hunting Logan. Logan's back, and it looks like someone has captured him, using him for their own ends. And I think this is going to be it for me. I'm not sure if I'm going to be picking up any, like the new Wolverine book or Logan or whatever they're going to call it. It was more curiosity about what was going to happen, and now it's just going to be like, Logan's controlled by some, but by some character, and then eventually that character will be killed, or the tendency is now is that they won't get killed, they'll escape and turn up every 6 months. Infinity Wars, this is number 4. Things are going weird. These are some of the shows of some of the new characters who are combinations of old characters. Now that Gamora has changed, has changed things. There's the Iraq Knight, which is Spider-Man, Moon Knight. There's Iron Hammer, Thor, Iron Man, Superior Sorcerer, Sorcerer Supreme, whatever, who is Captain America and Stephen Strange. And then we have Warrior Hex, who is Wolverine and some other character. I don't know who the other character is. I don't really, as I say, I don't pay a lot of attention to, the X books, so I don't know. Infinite Dark takes place in a spaceship with the last of humanity on it, and they're seeking a new home world. And now, generations after the ship was launched, there's a murder. And the first murder. And there's an investigation of why and whom. Oblivion Song number 8, where we still have, this world, that part of Philadelphia that split off into another dimension. And some people there are fine with that, and others want to return, and the government, as usual, has its own agenda. Jughead, The Hunger, number 9. Jughead's a werewolf, and it looks like he may have to team up with Betty Cooper, who is a werewolf hunter, in order to bring down a more vicious pack of werewolves. And we have another what if. This is what if Peter Parker became the Punisher. Uh, I don't know. What if he did? I'm sort of curious how that sort of works out. I don't know, Frank Castle. Well, it says Peter Parker, so you kind of. I have a feeling Peter Parker is going to change somewhat. Maybe he'd be like ex-soldier or something. But whatever. And Murder Falcon. Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer. We have this character here, whose name I can't recall, is a rocker. And when he plays heavy metal on his guitar, we have this Murder Falcon appears to fight demons and monsters through the power of metal. And how can you not love that? I'm just curious. I saw a 2-page preview, and I was psyched. So, and that's my picks for this week. I'm running a couple days late. Stuff happens. Oh man, post nasal drip. I think of these allergies in the morning. Probably the wrong time to do this. That's it for me. Going to be heading out to see the Grand Canyon in a couple of weeks, and I'm excited about that. And I'll let you know what goes on there. And then there's some kind of a con. I can't remember the name, Big Adventure Con or something like that. 2-day con going to be taking place here in Costa Mesa. And it's new. I've never heard of it. I don't know if this is the first one, but it's the first time I've ever heard of it. And so I've gotten tickets for just for one day. I'm just going to go on a Saturday and check it out and see what goes on. Anyways, that's it. That's it for me. Usual rambling. And take care. As I said, I liked Venom. I recommend that, and also recommend Bad Times at the El Royale. Jeff Bridges, John Hart, and Chris Hemsworth, who really interesting character he portrays in this film. Anyways, friends, take care and peace out.